Okay, well thank you for coming in today, Adriana. So in previous sessions we've gone over balance and coordination type assessments and training. And today we're going to be progressing into plyometric training. So this is going to be focusing on full body coordination, balance, and then also strength and power later on in the training. And this is going to be important for functional daily movements and just general neuromuscular sensitivity and reactivity, like reflexes and just your body being ready for many different daily tasks, okay? So today we're going to be going through some example exercises that you will experience at 3 different phases of the training. So the first phase is going to be stabilization, and then strength, and then later on when your body is ready for it, you've developed a really good foundation, then we'll be going into power. So this will be very fast tempo and explosive type exercises at like a maximum intensity, okay? So we'll get into the first one. Okay, so we're going to get into the first exercise now. This is going to be a squat jump with a stabilization hold at the bottom for 3 to 5 seconds. So we're going to start it with 5 seconds until you get used to it, so I'll count that out. So I'm going to demonstrate the position that I want you to get into. So you're going to be starting standing, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward, and then you're going to be getting into a slightly squatted position as if you're going to sit down, and your knees are going to come to about mid-foot, staying in line with your toes, arms at your sides, and then from here you're going to be looking forward, keeping your back straight and neutral, core engaged, and then you're going to be jumping, okay? And after this jump, you're going to be coming back to the original position, arms at your side, again, making sure that your knees aren't excessively going out or in either, and maintaining that in line with your toes, okay? And then this is the position that you'll hold for the 5-second count, okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to repeat that for 3 repetitions.
Okay.
Okay, so you can give that a go. Okay. Feet shoulder width apart, toes good. Whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic job. Okay, so again, I didn't notice any, your knees weren't excessively going out or in, your knees were tracing in line with your toes, your core was engaged, back was neutral, it looked fantastic. So we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so moving on to the second one now. This is going to be, again, a squat jump, but it's going to be working on strength. So there's going to be no static hold at the bottom. You're just going to be keeping a medium tempo. So once you start in your original position, squatted position, jump up, and when you come back down, just have a very brief hold and then jump back up. Okay, we'll do that for 5 repetitions.
Okay.
All right, so whenever you're ready. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So again, I didn't notice anything wrong with your posture. Knees were tracing in line with your toes. Everything looked good. So we'll move on to the power exercise now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're on to the third exercise. You did great on the first 2. And now we're going to be moving into the power exercises. So this is going to be just an example of what you'll be doing in the later power phase of your training program. So again, this is going to be a little bit more advanced, have a lot of athletic and functional daily activity applications. And we're going to be setting up 4 quadrants here, so I'll put this in the middle first. So I'm going to be demonstrating a pattern that I want you to jump into, and these jumps are going to be very fast tempo repetitions. You're going to have very short ground contact time. So like after you jump, you want to get your balance, keep your core engaged, good posture, but then you're going to jump very quickly to the next square, okay? For the jumps, you're going to maintain posture facing forward. So at one point in the exercise, you're going to be jumping diagonally, but I still want you to face forward the best you can, okay? Try not to rotate your body too much. And this is going to be important, like I said, for functional and athletic applications because it's working full body and it's going to be working multiple planes of motion, not like your squats before or typical exercises where you're only in the sagittal plane, which is just forward and backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be moving different planes of motion, okay?
Okay.
So that's going to be very important. So I'll demonstrate the pattern of jumps that I want you to perform. Okay, so I'm going to be going over the pattern of jumps that I want you to perform. So you're going to be starting here in your left quadrant, getting into your slightly squatted position. Arms are going to be just slightly tucked. And then from here, you're going to be jumping forward like this. And then from here, as you saw in my landing, it's just going to be a slight recoil in that transfer of forces from the ground back into your body. And you're going to use that transfer of forces to jump to the side, okay? So from here, you get that recoil, very quick ground contact time going to the side. And again, always prioritize maintaining your balance. Look down if you need to quickly, or look where you're going quickly, and maintaining your core engagement and back neutral spine there. So forward to the side, backwards, okay? Adjust if you need to. And then from here, you're going to be jumping diagonally, as I mentioned before. And I want you to try to stay facing forward and not have too much rotation in your body, okay? So from here, just diagonal, and then you're going to be doing one more to the back, okay? Just like this, okay? So you saw there, I just had to look down quickly just to make sure I'm landing in the quadrant, and maintain my balance and just seeing where I'm going, okay? That's just going to be very important for hand-eye coordination in sports or just general movement. Okay, so I'll say go to initiate when you can start. You just get into your position there.
Okay.
You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, go. Fantastic. All your jumps were really well done, except there's just a couple areas I noticed that could use some improvements, and that was just the general power that you put into your hop. So it just needs a little bit more power, just to get you into the center of each quadrant. Your hand-eye coordination and everything looked good, like your just spatial awareness of where you're going to go and land. Balance looked good, posture was good. And then just one other thing was trying to land a little bit softer. So you need to work on just absorbing that shock from the jump and landing, and then using that transfer of force to move quickly to the next jump. But your speed was good, and like all those other things I mentioned were good. And again, this is power. Like, this is much later on in your training, so you've done all of them well, but there is definitely a foundation of general strength and balance that you'll need to build up before that power phase. So, but just looking at these exercises, it gives me a good idea that you're going to do very well when we move into each separate phase. So just based on these exercises, doesn't look like there's too much to work on, but we will keep these things in mind as we move forward. So overall, great job today, and we'll see you again soon.